Good day everyone. Now we will be talking about the pavement rehabilitation, which includes its processes and its techniques. Pavement rehabilitation is defined as the work undertaken to extend the service life of an existing facility. This includes the placement of additional surfacing materials and works that are necessary to return an existing roadway to a condition of structural or functional adequacy. Pavement rehabilitation has four processes. First of this is the prioritization of pavements in need of rehabilitation. This incorporates monitoring activities to assess the functional and structural conditions of pavements. Second is the development of feasible rehabilitation strategies. Third is the selection of the most cost-effective rehabilitation strategy, given a set of constraints which may include reduced service life cycle cost, and budgetary constraints. Last is the adequate measurement of performance of the rehabilitated pavements. Pavement rehabilitation also have different techniques. One of these is the overlays, which includes asphalt, concrete, mill and overlay, mill and inlay. The second technique is recycling. First way of this is the cold in-place recycling, and another way is full depth reclamation. The third technique is the pavement reconstruction. Now let's talk about it one by one. Now the first technique is the overlay. It is the placement of a new coarse pavement on the remaining pavement structure. One of these is the asphalt overlay, a paving method of applying a new layer of asphalt to a deteriorating surface, rather than tearing up an old asphalt surface entirely. An asphalt overlay project will use the existing layers as a base for the new asphalt pavement. Another way of overlaying is called concrete overlay. It is considered as concrete cement-based products that go over existing concrete for repair or decorative reasons. A new concrete surface is paved over an existing bituminous pavement, which can be bonded or unbonded. One more way of overlaying is called mill and overlay. It is a street maintenance technique that requires the removal of the top layer of the street by the grinding action of a large milling machine. After the top layer is removed, a new layer of bituminous pavement is put in its place. One last process of overlaying is called mill and inlay. It involves grinding down into upper layer of the existing asphalt in order to remove any cracks, ruts, and imperfections. Then place a new layer of inlay paving on top of the milled surface, which fills any holes and levels it off. Finally, place an asphalt overlay on top to finish the process. Another technique in pavement rehabilitation is called recycling. It is simply defined as the reusing of the existing materials to produce new materials. A lot of us may ask, why use existing materials instead of buying and utilizing new ones? Here are some facts that may answer our questions. Recycling improves serviceability of age-deteriorated pavements, reduces raw material costs, level deformations, and reestablished grounds. It also retains overhead clearances, minimize lane closure time or user delays. Also, recycled pavements can be recycled itself. One way of recycling in pavement rehabilitation is called cold in-place recycling. It is the on-site rehabilitation of asphalt pavements without the application of heat during the recycling. It interrupts the existing crack pattern and produces a crack-free layer for the new wearing courses. Another way is full depth reclamation, a recycling method in which all of the Another way of recycling is called full depth reclamation. It is a method in which all of the asphalt section and a predetermined amount of underlying material are treated to produce a base course. The last technique in pavement rehabilitation is called pavement reconstruction. It is considered as the full reconstruction, which is the excavation of all asphalt pavements, aggregate base, and subgrade soils to a depth that is equal to or greater than the thickness of the new pavement structure being constructed.